Well, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. The name's Defender, and welcome back to more Sly 2 Band of Thieves. Previously, well, we put the Contessa in her place, got the Clockwerk eyes, and we managed to steal not one, not two, but 3 Clockwerk parts from Jean Bisson. But of course, he's still out there, and it seems like he still has more for us to take. We should remedy that. So let's get right into it. This is episode 7.
Things just weren't right up in Canada. Random acts of violence were popping up like weeds, and the Northern Lights, well, they just weren't right. One night they'd be brighter than ever, and the next, gone. In Nunavut Bay, I overheard talk between Jean Bisson and his mysterious partner Arpeggio. Somehow, those two are behind it all. Tracking the source of the disturbance was easy. By simply following the lights, we were led north to an immense lumber camp. The sheer number of fallen trees advertised Jean Bisson's presence and that he was in possession of the Clockwerk talons. The Thievius Raccoonus makes numerous references to the talons slicing through plates of steel. A skilled lumberjack like Bisson could clear a forest in hours while wielding the artifacts. Those talons have got to go, both to finally do away with Clockwerk and to save the environment from his twisted sense of progress. The world just doesn't need to make space for another strip mall.
Sly Cooper and the gang in Menace from the North. A. The A is very important. You always have to say it. But here we are once again in the mystical realms of Kanyada. We got some more gadgets, of course. I think I actually can't afford all of these for once. Let's go with Thief Reflexes for Sly. And the guttural roar for Murray.
Okay, so here's what we know. 1, Arpeggio's blip is on its way to pick up a battery from Jean Bisson. And 2, the only way we'll get a crack at Arpeggio's Clockwerk brain is by finding a way to sneak aboard his blip.
But before we do that, we'll need to snag the Clockwerk talons off Jean Bisson. Time is short and we've got a lot to accomplish.
True, but first things first. This lumber camp isn't on any of my maps. I need you to poke around and take some recon photos. They'll help to get my sensors oriented.
No problem. Recon photos I got covered.
In anticipation of the icy climate, I took the liberty of modifying your cave. It can now separate into 2 smaller caves, useful for ice climbing. Try ascending to the top of that sheet of ice. Just jump and hit the circle button to dig in.
Alright, well now we can add ice climbing to our list of skills. But yeah, we need to first look around, get some recon photos, and of course, collect clue bottles. Yeah, how's everybody doing today on this Sunday? Hope everyone's doing just swell. I remember, especially in this episode, the clue bottles are very spread out. That's alright, though no issue for a seasoned thief like myself. The gadget that we picked up is Thief Reflexes. Slow time to a crawl. So yeah, now you can slow down time for precision platforming. However, it does slowly deplete your gadget power, so be aware of that. I mean, it's fine. Just gonna avoid the job start for now. But yeah, for once, I didn't have to really... Oh, hello. To purchase all the gadgets outright at the very start. So, as you can see, prices are starting to escalate. Darn inflation. these, the outhouses. You want to be very careful, because as it turns out, some guards are, taking a nice pit stop in them. And if you run past them, they will burst out in order to fight you, regardless of whatever it was they were doing beforehand. So just make sure you tread lightly around the outhouses. Hello. Sorry, you dropped something. Boy, these guards are sturdy. Please cease with that. Thankfully, you're still very... Uh-oh, hello. Yeah, go home. To death. This wasn't something I mentioned previously just because there wasn't much to it, but the little ice platforms will actually shrink a little bit when you step on them, so don't stay on them for too long. We're gonna go ahead and climb up this ice sheet because there's actually a treasure at the very top of here. And unfortunately, one of our job objectives will bring us up here, but then we immediately have to, complete the job instead of getting the loot. So might as well do this now. Also, watch out for falling icicles. That's very important. Somehow that didn't hit me. But I mean, just look at this view. This is the whole area that we get to explore. Pretty impressive for PS2. I mean, okay, it's no Grand Theft Auto, but then again, very few things can be that. Well, actually, that's not true, because that game was cloned so many times. Alright. Yeah, you want to be careful wandering around inside the safe house, because, unfortunately... Of course, they're not going to spawn when I'm finally talking about them. But sometimes eagles will like to swoop down from this area. So, be careful. No, I want that. Somehow you heard that? I thought it was supposed to be silent. What a jip. I will definitely say the logging camp territory is very interesting to navigate. There's a lot of naturalistic platforming. How are you hearing this? Aha! Also watch out for the rolling logs. Oh, hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. Thank goodness for fast reflexes. No, you can go for a nice swim. Uh-oh. Into the drink. All right. Well, good so far. Gotten a lot of good loot. Be able to get the last gadget we need soon enough. And then we'll be on our merry way for more petty larceny. Well, actually, not really petty larceny. This seems like pretty important larceny. Is there technically a difference between thievery and larceny, or are they just like two words that mean the same thing? Yeah, that's me. That's my fault. Boy, I'm being a real klutz today. Better work this out fast. Ow. I think that bear just mauled someone, and he's really enjoying it. He is taking way too much pleasure out of that kill. We'll just wait for this guy to back up. No, we are relatively close to looping back to the safe house. We should do that first, just so that we don't have to worry about, losing this treasure. We'll, however, take that. Alright, we made it. No, I didn't want to do that. I want to sell the stuff. Alright, so our treasure this time is a jade decanter, a collectible plate, and a jeweled chalice. Nice. We'll buy the reduction bomb. Now we're out of gadgets. Aha! I can get to it from over there. Right over to the right. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of tricky navigation that you gotta do. The game is now really starting to ask us to really show off our thieving mastery. Bummer. Uh-oh. Go home. Oh, nice trash can shield. Don't remember if there's a clue bottle over here. Wouldn't surprise me if they put one here, though. Nope, I am not rewarded with a clinking sound. Oh. Do hear that one, though. Question is, can I get back up? Looks like it. Oh, come on. I know you can make that jump, Sly. There you go. Do you know, however, that there is a clue bottle on top of this house? I guess it would be a cabin. Thankfully, you have no ability to look down, which I'm very grateful for. So you're at 20, that's good. Oh, hello there. I have no idea why that guy just did that, but we're gonna move on. Okay, so I'm fairly sure I swept the exterior pretty well. Now we can just look at the ground floor. Ground floor. Ground area. Oh. Oh, hold on. Don't mess with Mother Nature, man. She takes no prisoners. Do you have anything shiny? Both of you do. Hopefully you don't decide to pick a fight with a wild bear. Ooh ho ho! That will sell for a pretty penny. And that's not too shabby either. There's the bear. Oh, there's a clue bottle right in the middle of the field. I'll take that. Sorry, I'm trying to be quiet just so that I can make sure I can actually hear the darn clue bottles. Because again, sometimes I can't tell if I'm actually hearing a clink or if my mind is just trying to play tricks on me. You go fight the bear. We'll see how well that turns out for you, buddy. good thing you can't jump. This bear's persistent, I'll give him that. And now, of course, the... Oh, hello, you actually saw me. All right. You got a neck. I'm impressed. Now for the dreaded last one. No, it's probably like right down in here, I would guess. I feel like it's close. Well, that was a very interesting sequence of events. I feel like things are going a little screwy. Like, how did anyone... How did that guard get alert? Where is everyone coming from? Pretty soon they're not even going to have anyone to be able to work the camps. Well, that was more than a little weird. Also, who walks around carrying, like, precious jewels and that kind of stuff? Well, it is a mining camp, so maybe they just kind of stumbled across this stuff and were hoping to take it home after their shift. No, I already got this one. Well, I got the one there. Got that one. Oh, this is always the part that I dislike the most. Oh, I'm from midair. I love to see it. Oh. There it is. Okay, yep. Not surprised. Got it. And now we can begin proper. Make our way back to the safe house. Curse my material desires. Alright, let's get to it.
It's good to see my Cade upgrade perform so well in the field. Now scout the area. I could really use the reconnaissance.
I've seen that you actually have like a neck so you can see me. Probably just be better to just give him the old barrel treatment. Man, I'm bumping into guards left and right. Yeesh. I promise you, I'm usually a lot better at this than what I am right now. Oh.
Fascinating. My sensors detect a Wi-Fi link to that boat. It must be piloted by computer.
Surprisingly high tech in this place.
be San's house. The lair of the beast. The den of evil. The epicenter of ecological destruction.
Let's see. Well, we gotta get a picture of the bear, of course, because it's a bear. Why wouldn't you want a picture of a bear? No, you go fight the bear. I'm going away now. Now, for being birds, you sure can't survive heights very well. Well, at least it brought the bear to me.
This place is bear country, all right. Interesting. He's putting out a slight radio signature.
That could be useful. And finally, where are... Ah, over there. Thank goodness you didn't see me. This power line should prove a good vantage point.
Those saw blades look particularly old. I guess this logging camp has been around for a while. Okay, that should do it. Now for the real point of interest. Head for that lighthouse and try to find a way to sneak in.
So yeah, this is the lighthouse we were referring to before, where you should like... Oh, hold on. Oh boy. But this is the lighthouse where we need to do that little bit of platforming first, so that we can get all the goodies without having to worry about being on the clock, you know?
That door seems to be locked from the inside. Try to find another way in.
Like over here. Alright, let's get some pictures.
That's the battery charger, but where's the battery arpeggios coming to pick up?
Oh, this one is fun. Gotta make sure you... Oh, hold on.
I was right. The entrance is barred from the inside.
Not very well, as you can see. So yeah, as you can see here, you'll need some good timing.
Just looking at that spinner makes me dizzy. Might as well get a shot of old Jean Bisson. Oh, Sly, listen in. He's mumbling to himself.
Come on, Jean. You got it in you. Those lumberjack games need some more competition, eh? What would attract the participants? Bullseye! I'll post the Clockwerk talons as a trophy. That should bring in the competition. Although, who am I kidding, eh? I'm gonna win just like every other year. Oh, it's tough being this tough. It sure is, yeah.
Head back to the safe house. We need to talk about these lumberjack games.
Back at the safe house.
Well, guys, Jean Bisson has unknowingly thrown down the gauntlet. With the Clockwerk talons as a trophy, we'd be fools not to participate in his lumberjack games. Fortunately, due to frequent avalanches, a log chopping guide was frozen in a wall of ice not far from our position. Sly, you're in charge of acquiring the book. I'm sure it will prove invaluable. Now, we're all aware that Arpeggio's blimp is coming to pick up another battery. To sneak aboard without incident, I'd recommend we pull a Trojan horse and stow away inside the battery. However, the location of the device is still a mystery. We need some inside information. So, working together, you two will infiltrate the Moose Guard's secret RC combat club. Those guys all work in the lighthouse. If you win the battle, I'm sure they'll talk. Despite his antique mind, Jean Bisson's no fool. To keep tabs on him, we'll need to bug his house, steal the radio tags off local bears, and then jerry-rig them into a sensor array. It's a challenging set of tasks, and that blimp's on its way. Let's get to work.
All right, sounds good. Also, I like how you can see the gang in the window during the pan-in from the safe house shot. That's a nice touch. I don't think you can see them in any other, from what I remember. Yeah, let's go ahead and cash in. Nice. Let's see. So what are our jobs? We've got RC Combat Club, Laser Redirection, and Bear Cave Bugging. Let's start with the RC Combat Club. Also, Murray's gadget is the Guttural Roar. Terrify your foes, so you'll let loose a bone-chilling roar that'll send enemies scattering. It's very nice when you need to get enemies off your back. Oh, and then everyone gave up. So I don't think that approach will work. I'll have to find another way. And by another way, I mean use the turnbuckle launch because it's really good. Unless that happens. Oh, come on, really? Guess we'll do it like so. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Oh, you survived that. Interesting. Well, I mean, you're still incredibly dead, but, you know, kudos nonetheless.
Rumor has it that several off-duty guards meet in that cabin for an RC combat club.
This is going to be great. I haven't been in any RC combat since that job we pulled in Istanbul. It was awesome.
Excuse me, I'm just gonna let myself in if you don't mind. Woo, that was close. Almost had skewered hippo.
Those guards will never let you into the combat club without a disguise. That old moosehead should do the trick. Only there's no way for you to get up there. Hide out in this barrel while I send in Sly to steal the head.
Alright, just go ahead and jump in.
Sly, if you can get the stuffed moosehead without being detected, Murray should be able to join the RC Combat Club without raising any suspicion.
Alrighty. Thankfully, the guards seem relatively uninterested. Well, I mean, if you're just gonna hand me some treasure, I'll take it. Seems pretty precarious, but at least it makes for some interesting platforming. Yeah, you can ninja spire jump on the saw blades when they're not spinning. This seems pretty over the top. Ugh. We'll just wait here for a good opportunity. Good thing all these tables are here. Just casually make our way over. Alright, now all we need to do is just quietly get the head to Murray.
Murray, heads up.
Hey, thanks for shouting, Sly.
Hey, fellas, any of you guys think you can beat the moose? Maybe put a bet on it.
Oh, I'm in, eh? I ain't got a lot of money for this wager, but there's no way I'd lose to a new guy like you, huh?
Alright, well, let's show our
That RC
superior.
combat
Oh, hold
drone
on.
takes some skill to control. Steer with the left analog stick and hold down the X button for gas. After you collect the fallen ammo, press the square button to fire its turret. Here's a pro tip. You can only aim the turret while you're stopped.
Alright. So yeah, just hold the X button to go, steer with the left analog stick. Wait for a good opportunity to shoot. But yeah, as long as you pick up the ammo, and as long as you stay on the move, you'll be fine. If your opponent is equipped with a flamethrower, which they'll use to roast you. And as you can see, you are not immune to your own shots. Unfortunately, there's no, like, ammo counter. You just kind of have to figure out how much ammo you've got. Well, that was easy enough.
But I ain't got no money.
That might be okay. It all depends.
Depends on what?
On whether or not you know the location of the Northern Light Battery.
Oh, well, I guess I owe ya.
Also, yeah, I don't know why the moose guard malfunctions and his mouth doesn't work. Video games. Alright, well, we know the location of the Northern Light Battery. Or, well, Murray knows it, at least. Thank goodness no one was in that outhouse. Or things would have gotten mighty awkward mighty quickly. Please let me up. You know what? Let's sorry, I wasn't sure where I was going. Let's just roar at people. Now that's just funny. All right, let's go back to the safe house. Let's see, now we've got laser redirection and bear cave bugging. Let's start with bear cave bugging.
In the area have been tagged with radio tracking devices. If you could snag enough of them, we should be able to set up a receiver array around Jean Bisson's house.
I'm always up for bugging someone's home.
The first step is crawling into that bear cave and stealing the goods.
I'm on it.
All right, so we're gonna walk literally into a bear cave. This seems incredibly safe.
Transmitters have all been tagged in their mouths. You'll have to sneak up and pickpocket it while they're yawning.
Sounds safe.
Stay clear of the thin, crackly ice. Walking on it is sure to wake the bears.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, so be very careful and very, very quiet. I admit, I basically always screw up this mission at least once, so yeah, prepare for that. Use our ice climbing capabilities. Radio transmitters must not have been in very well if we can just simply, like, extract it as so. Alright. Last one, and of course, it is the hardest one. Because this one has the absolute audacity, if I remember correctly. Actually, I know for a fact that it does. There should be like a wall hook we gotta jump off of. Yeah, right over there.
Only you could have pulled that off. Head outside and I'll fill you in on the next step.
I did it! I did it first try! Oh, that was tense. Alright, well, on to the far easier and less stressful part.
To form a receiver array, you'll have to place the radio transmitters in precise locations around Jean Bisson's base of operations.
Seems easy enough.
Once you're in position, hit the circle button to place the transmitter.
Alright, well first, let's get to a good vantage point so we can determine just where exactly we need to throw these. Alright, so there's one right there. Well, there's one on top of Jean Bisson's house. Not entirely sure I can get back up from this position, so why don't we go and get the hard one first? I definitely thought I was about to fall, and I was going to be very upset. Alright, there's number one. You gotta be stupid stalactite. No. Is that even what it is? It's like an ice sheet. Ugh. There.
Perk up your ears, boys. I'm gonna tell you the tally for last month. The Blue Lumberjack team managed to clear cut 128 acres of forest. Not bad considering they had to kill all them badgers to do it, eh? But now, the Gold Lumberjack team, bless their hearts, those boys chopped down 211 acres. Y'all hear that? 211 acres of progress. Almost brings a tear to my eye when I think about how much wilderness y'all have tamed. Keep up the good work, fellas. Not long till we can start putting up those track homes. Yeah.
Alright, there's one. Man, they're really, like, clearing this wilderness real fast. We gotta make sure we grab those talons sooner rather than later. Over there and over there, okay? And finally...
Nice work. The array's up and running.
All right. Now we've successfully bugged the outside. So the last task is laser redirection. Oy. Where's my... Oh, it's right over there. Nice. But of course, I have to make sure I'm continuing to collect stuff to facilitate my lavish lifestyle. Lifestyles of the rich and sneaky. Really, just can't make that jump. Everything's gotta take time around here. And here we are.
Sly, I've detected what appears to be an ancient guide to log chopping that might be useful for the lumberjack games. Unfortunately, it's frozen deep in an ice wall.
How are we supposed to get to it? Wait for more global warming?
That industrial laser is used to cut through petrified logs. If it could be bounced out that window, with your help, I should be able to harness its energy to melt the ice wall and free the bug.
How do I redirect that thing?
There should be a switch on the other side of this wall. Throw it and then head outside.
All right. But all the lasers. You know, again, for being a low-tech guy, there sure are a lot of high-tech operations here in Jean Bisson's lumber camp. I mean, lasers? Also, the logs are not very stable, so make sure you jump off of them nice and quick. Unfortunately, we can't jump way too there. There's the safe in the back corner.
If I did my math right, and I always do my math right, then the combination has got to be 583.
And the episode 7 safe has the lightning spin.
Gadzooks, that's a nice one.
Also, I don't know why Bentley says it like that. This is probably just some generic dialogue while they were still working on what the gadgets would be. Yeah, spin to create an intense electrical field. So it's like voltage attack, but you can hit multiple enemies with it. Neat.
sawmill. Make sure you keep a steady watch. A prowler's been spotted. We can't none afford to have anything happen to our log cutting equipment, particularly that laser-type saw blade. We're gonna need it once we get to them old oaks up near Lookout Mountain. But hey, you know, you should still enjoy yourselves, eh? I mean, how many people get to cut down forests for a living? You all are lucky. Don't ever forget that.
I mean, I guess. I mean, I imagine that lumberjacking pays pretty well. Just gonna get you out of the way.
You've done it! The laser's been redirected out the window.
Alright, now we can book it outside and move on to phase 2.
Now to get that laser pointed at the ice wall, you'll need to alter its direction with the crystals I put in your pouch.
I see. I just walk to where the laser stops, place a crystal, and it'll bounce the beam to a new position. That log chopping book is as good as ours.
Yeah, this is actually the first time that the game directly mentions the little pouch on Sly's leg. Which, I mean, I guess it's been in use the whole time, but this is the first time they directly reference it, which is neat. Also, as you'll notice, your little ping doesn't work. You'll actually have to use, you know, your eyeballs, which is neat. Okay. That was handy. Alright, where to next? Oh, way over there. Okay. We'll just mosey on over. Yeah, playing through this has reminded me that Sly 2 is honestly not that long of a game, especially if you're not bothering with any of the clue bottles. I guess that's just one of the prices you pay for creating such a tight, well-constructed experience. Sometimes it just doesn't last that long, but that's okay, because, you know, I'd much rather that a game is only 8 hours, but all the 8 hours are really good, instead of a game being 40 hours, but only 8 hours of it were good, you know? Not to say that I don't enjoy particularly long games. I mean, I love RPGs, and those almost boast about how long it takes to complete them. But, you know, especially these days, it feels like games are just trying to become longer just for the sake of becoming longer. Like, they're not doing anything interesting with it. They're not adding more fun stuff to do. They're just making it longer because they can put it on the back of the box. Kind of like the same obsession with making games, you know, bigger in terms of the sheer area. You know, it's just, they don't actually put anything interesting in them. They just make the area bigger, and somehow that makes the game more fun by itself? Yeah, I don't think that's how that works, unfortunately. But yeah, the whole issue around the length of a game has always been, it's always been something that I've viewed with a little bit of confusion, because I'm hearing people say, you know, things like, I remember, what game was it recently? I think it was Cult of the Lamb, where people were complaining that it wasn't really that long of a game at like 15, 17 hours. or something like that, and for however much it is. It's just, that always kind of seemed a little ridiculous to me. I always used the comparison of like going to the movies, because, you know, that's roughly anywhere between like an hour to 2.5 hours, and, you know, you have to pay a pretty penny if you're going to the theater. That's like, oh, that guy just exploded. It's like, what? At least, if you want to get snacks and everything, like 30 to 40 bucks for 2 hours? I mean, heck, we got games here that are offering, you know, like 10 plus or more for the same price, if not less. Like, that's a great value. It's just, I don't know, I'll never understand it. But anyway, here's a woolly mammoth we're about to free, because, you know.
Stand clear, Sly. Something else is coming out of the deep freeze. I've never seen such a majestic creature. So full of life, so ready to live. So much for that. He's back in the deep freeze.
Got the log chopping guide.
Cheer up, pal. We got the log chopping guide.
After reading through the log chopping guide, it's become painfully clear that to win in the lumberjack games, we'll have to cheat. Now, I've constructed a plan that hinges around us acquiring an eagle's egg, which is more difficult than you'd think. First, Murray needs to lure a bear into taking out the local oil mains. Once destroyed, the pressurized oil should ignite and create updrafts, which Sly will then use to paraglide over to the eagle's nest, grab an egg, and then head back to the safe house. Thanks to Murray's undercover work in the RC Combat Club, we've learned that the Northern Light Battery is hidden in a silo nearby. The battery needs some serious modification if we're going to hide inside it to sneak onto Arpeggio's blimp. First, we'll short the battery with grapple lines on local boats. Then, we'll all break into the lighthouse and sever the power flow to the battery. That way it won't recharge. Given my electrical engineering background, this plan has a 97% chance of success. Pretty good, huh?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess the other 3% is we all fry instantly through hundreds of thousands of volts and amps coursing through our bodies. Joyous. Alright, well, we got more work to do. Let's see. Lighthouse break-in, old Grizzleface, and boat hack. Let's see. I think we should start with Murray again. So it's time to bear down on a bear. Well, thank goodness the dunk still finishes enemies off. Anyway, let's get started.
If we're gonna get an eagle egg, you'll first have to destroy all the local oil mains.
It looks pretty sturdy. The Murray is strong, but his fists can't punch through metal.
No problem. See that old bear down there? His name is Grizzleface. The guards ignore him because he's blind and practically nerve dead, except for his sense of smell. If that old guy smells fish, there's no stopping him. Use Grizzleface to take out the oil mains.
But I don't smell like fish. Do I? How can I lure him around?
Bentley's taken up a post along the river. He'll keep tossing bombs into the water and the fish should get blown sky high. Plenty should land near your position.
So you want me to throw a fish at the oil mains so that old Grizzleface will knock him apart?
That's the idea. You might even try throwing fish at the guards. Might improve their odor.
Alright, so yeah. This is a very interesting mission. Grab a fish with your stomp move, then throw it at an oil main.
Nice work. Trot old Grizzleface over to the next oil main by luring him with fish.
As you can see, old Grizzleface will follow us and not attack us as long as we carry a fish. He has no ability to, like, jump or anything, so unfortunately you will need to take the slow way. However, he is capable of running, so That's good. Here, boy. Catch! Yeah, as you can see, Bentley will keep tossing fish towards your location, so you'll always have plenty on hand. Shoot, go! This way, boy. Oh, my PlayStation 2 didn't really like that. It's starting to whir up. See, I think, yeah, there's a slope here. This should get us to where we need to go. Come on. Don't worry, there's plenty of deliciousness waiting. Alright, one more and we're home free. There's the fish. Ooh, that was close.
Solid work, Murray. Now that the oil lines are exposed, Sly's all set up for a paragliding job off the lighthouse.
Alright, good job, Murray. Now we have access to that mission. Let's see. Considering Sly has to take both of those on, let's go... No, let's switch to Bentley. No, not like that. Why did I think that would work? Ugh. But yeah, Bentley's new ability is the reduction bomb. So it's like the size destabilizer, but in a blast radius. I think you drop it just like the snooze bomb. Yes. I mean, it's alright. It'll work. Oops. That's alright. I love the way they sleep. It looks incredibly uncomfortable. Alright, let's get to it.
If we can trust Murray's informant, that's the silo with the battery hidden inside.
To prepare it for travel, we'll have to drain off its northern light energy. By attaching a boat's grappling hook to the top of the silo, we should be able to deplete power from the battery.
Murray's in position to help throw you out onto the boat.
Once on board, I'll hack into its steering controls and move the vessel close enough to fire its grappling hook.
Okay, I'll climb on top of the silo and attach the hooks. How many grappling lines will it take to drain the battery?
3 should suffice. Once the first line's attached, Murray and I will commandeer another boat. You should stay in position.
Finally, I get the easy gig.
Alright, well, it's Murray time. Let's do this.
I'm all set to throw you to that boat. These days, my aim is impeccable.
Yeah, Murray's got quite an arm. Yeet!
Now to hack the steering controls.
Yeah, the little green guys, not only can they move, they will drop bombs, or mines rather. Thankfully, you can shoot them out of your way. As you can see, they are unfortunately rather sturdy for the little, gliders. Ow! Alright, let's redirect this boat.
Nice work hacking the autopilot. That boat's heading into position. I'm already on top of the silo. Shoot the grappling hook up to me, and I'll make sure it gets attached to the battery.
Also, yeah, there's a lot of sliding around. Alright. Aim a little bit high.
The hook's in place. You guys should head out for another boat before anyone picks up on what we're doing.
Yeah. Up we go! There's the computer. All right. Yeah, as you can see, it's getting a little messy around here. Could you possibly break these any slower? Actually, yes, you could. Please do not take my advice on that. Also, it's funny watching Bentley just kind of slide as the boat moves. This one should actually be fairly easy, and I'm gonna mess it up because, of course, a little too high. There we go.
The second hook's in place. One more grapple line to go, and this thing will be on empty.
Last one is that way. Oh. Oh, hey, it's the mammoth from before.
I was wondering what happened to that guy. Guess he just prefers to be frozen.
Alright, last one. Come on. There we go. Back, you digital devils! Ow! Oh, now there's one at the top, too! Alright. Ow. Come on. Uh-oh. It's getting spicy. Cool. We'll get there eventually, I guess. Finally, sheesh. Now this is gonna be a long shot. Too high still.
That did it. With the battery chamber empty, we'll be all set to move in.
Alright, well the battery's empty, but the charging mechanism is still in place, so we need to shut that down so that, you know, what we're doing isn't immediately going to waste. Alright. Now we can tag Sly back in. So let's start with... the lighthouse.
That lighthouse is the conduit for collecting the northern lights. We need to shut it down, or the silo battery will continue to fill with energy, making it impossible for us to stow away inside.
So, you want me to go in there and bust the thing up? Sounds like work for Murray.
Actually, this job will require all three of our skills. The front door is locked, and you're the only one capable of climbing up to the hatch on top. Once inside, sneak down to the ground floor and let us in. We'll help you finish the job.
All right, see you on the ground floor.
Once again, because the front door is locked, we'll actually need to clamber our way up this time. that looks electrified. We should... Yeah, we need to get Bentley and Murray on the scene.
Boys working the lighthouse. Lumberjack Thieves are a-coming. So make sure to practice up on your log chopping, ice wall climbing, and log rolling. This is a great event to honor those pioneering lumberjacks who paved the way. Without them, we wouldn't have the wholesale clear-cutting techniques we enjoy today. That's it. Keep your axes sharp.
Past the spotlights. Really, you landed on that ledge. Oh, and then he fell off. Okay, never mind. We're good. Yeah, can't do that. Bummer. Just clipped my foot. The spotlight, anyway. Well, let's try that again. Can I pick your pocket?
All you boys working the lighthouse. The lumberjack teams are a-coming. So make sure to practice up on your log chopping, ice wall climbing, and log rolling. This is a great event to honor those pioneering lumberjacks who paved the way. Without them, we wouldn't have the wholesale clear-cutting techniques we enjoy today. That's it. Keep your axes sharp.
That's a better angle. Alright, let's try and not get seen this time. We're here.
Thanks, pal. Just let me at that Northern Light attractor. It'll be slag in minutes.
Not quite that simple, Murray. I'll reverse the energy flow from the control computer while you lift the main circuit breaker. That should give Sly a short window of opportunity to climb up the power lines and overload the system from the top.
Up, down, up, down. They should put an elevator in this place.
Alright, so they'll get to work on that.
Get climbing, Sly. We can't keep this thing reversed forever.
Yeah, this is heavier than it looks.
Yeah, we'll need to climb up the cables while avoiding the electricity. Unfortunately, there are these big notches in the way that limit where and when you can jump. Alright.
We did it! The collection mechanism is overloading!
Alright. No more charging battery. Let's get out of here. That was a weird graphical glitch. But hey, look at that. We're now conveniently where we need to be for our last job. Just as I planned. So who's ready for a thermal ride?
In order to overcome Jean Bisson in the Lumberjack games, we'll need to enlist the help of the giant Canadian eagles. Their nest is out on that iceberg. Steal one of the eggs, and then bring it safely back to the safe house. We'll use it to direct the eagle's protective instincts against Bisson.
Sure, sounds easy enough. except for the part where I have to swim a half a mile through freezing water.
Why swim when you can paraglide? With the oil mains all destroyed, the pent-up combustible materials have just caught fire.
I see. The updraft created by the flames should give me some extra altitude.
Just make sure to stay out of the fire. Get too close and old Grizzleface will be eating barbecued raccoon for dinner.
That's a charming image, Bentley.
Well, I mean, you did tell him about him being chopped up into little turtle pieces in the crypt back in Prague, so I feel like turnabout's fair play and all that. But yeah, stay in the updraft to gain additional height. Think of all the frequent flyer miles we can rack up doing this. Or, I guess, would we? I mean, are we flying? Technically, we're just falling very slowly. Which, I mean, I guess is a component of flying. Eh. Oh, watch out for the...
those eagles, they don't look friendly.
The direct eagle assault. Ah! Their wings are really big, and of course we're gonna have to start again. Even though I should be able to still make it to the iceberg from that position, but whatever. But yeah, you really gotta swerve to avoid the eagles. I have my health back, for whatever that's worth. Alright, let's try this again.
Watch out for those eagles, they don't look friendly.
Okay. Got egg.
Excellent job. If you could get that eagle egg back to the safe house, we'll be all set for the lumberjack games.
Unfortunately, the egg is probably quite fragile, so we should avoid taking any damage. Sorry. I couldn't get to my mute button. I hate when sneezes sneak up on me.
Great work, Sly. The lumberjack games are upon us. Now, despite Murray's study of the log chopping guide, none of us are skilled enough to beat Jean Basson at his own game. So, though it pains me to say it, we'll have to cheat. Murray, you'll participate in the power log chopping competition. Get us a good score, and then let Basson up for his turn. While he's chopping, I'll sneak the eagle egg into his trousers, and the protective parents should disturb his axe swings. Sly, given your ascension skills, I've signed you up for the ice wall climb. We'll keep Hassan from beating your score by pulling him off the wall with some nearby grappling lines. And finally, I'll represent our team in the log rolling competition. With my knowledge of rotational mechanics, we're sure to get a stupendous score. Sly will be in charge of greasing Bassan's logs, so he has no chance of beating it. If you guys are ready, I say we head out and show these meathead lumberjacks what we're made of.
All right. I mean, it can't be very much because, you know, we're cheating, but it seems like we have to. It's for a good cause. We got to get the Clockwerk parts back. You understand. That's how it is. All right, so I think Bentley leads us off? Yes, but before I do that, let me go ahead and quickly bring Sly in, because this Operation Canada Games, is the one time that the alarm clock is required. So we're just going to go ahead and equip it as a gadget. And let's get started, shall we?
Okay, guys, let's head down there and win those talons from Jean Bisson. Sly, try to keep a low profile when we get close. We don't want him to recognize you. Excuse me, sir. We humble lumberjacks would like to participate in your lumberjack games.
Think you got what it takes to win the Clockwerk talons, eh? Well, I'm sure enough gonna let you play, so long as you pay the entry fee.
Much obliged, partner. We'll, just take our positions for the competition.
Enjoy the moment while you think you still got a chance. It's as close to winning as you'll ever get.
We'll see about that.
This year's first event will be a power chopping contest. Not like anyone's ever gonna beat my record, but let them try.
Press the X button when the cursor is on the log for the most chopping. Get it close to the middle for the best. You'll do better if you aim from right to left instead of left to right.
Not bad, Hippo. But watch and learn as I destroy that log without even breaking a sweat.
Good job, Murray.
Okay, Bentley, you're on. Plant the eagle egg on Bassan, and the angry eagle parent should swoop in and throw off his axe timing.
Yep, as you can see, Bentley will pull the egg out, and of course, you'll have to avoid being swooped before you reach Jean Bisson. Woo! And now we gotta do a little bit of platforming. Thankfully, this game doesn't really have, like, genuine ice physics, so you don't slip and slide all over the dang place, which is much appreciated. Almost there. But as you can see, you're not really given much time, so you best move quickly. Good enough.
What? I think you better rethink them scores, boys. What you intended to give me was perfect tens, right?
Oh, intimidation, I see.
So your pink friend knows how to handle an axe. Let's see how you handle a vertical wall of ice.
Alright, use your climbing hooks to get up to the top. Just get up there within the time limit. Got the ice walls. Watch out though, some of the hooks are electrified? What? Weird, but hey, we're here.
Pretty good for a scrawny raccoon. Now, watch and learn as I demonstrate the art of power climbing.
Alright,
Murray, use those grapples to hook onto Bisson. You You'll need to hook him with all 3 lines to pull him off the wall.
Alright, this is easily the most difficult part. Bisson jumps from point to point, so wait until he stops, then launch the hook. Last one. That should do it. Ooh!
It seems you have pulled the wrong cards again. Did I ever tell any of you the story about the judge from last year's competition who mistakenly gave me a score other than 10? I see we're tied with only one event to go. Unfortunately for you, I've saved my best event for the last, the spin and log competition.
Okay, looks easy enough. I just need to stay out of the water.
Yep, just stay out of the water. You'll automatically, stay afloat on the log, so don't worry about that. The logs, as you can see, will bob before they sink. And make sure you stay in the middle as much as possible. It'll give you more options. Just let the timer run out and you win. Uh-oh. That won't do.
Erase my competition with that performance.
It does look like the pattern stays consistent, which is nice.
Watch how a skilled log roller does it.
This is crazy. John Bisson's got those judges so intimidated, there's no way he can lose.
You're right, Murray. Those guys need to go. Okay, I'm just making this up on the fly, but what if I were to lure the judges one by one into that cave? Once inside, you two will knock them out and take their clothes.
Ingenious! When all 3 judges have been restrained, we'll be able to don our disguises and take their place at the judges' table. Sly, you can use the alarm clock gadget to distract the judges and lure them into the cave.
That's a great plan, Sly, but you'll have to move fast. Once John Bisson finishes the log rolling event, the gig is up.
Well, let's just move fast then. So yeah, just use your alarm clock to draw each guard towards the steps and then the cave. You can only just distract one of them at a time, though. And as long as you don't throw too many clocks into the drink, you'll have enough gadget power. Also, where did we get the beak? Is that just part of the geese's clothes, or are we actually, I guess we're just kind of making one up, just so that we can look more like a geese. Okay. It's a little less macabre than I thought. We can hide in this barrel. Alright, now it's Murray. Last but not least, us. As you can see, as long as your alarm clock tosses are on point, you have plenty of time. Why did that not work? guess I didn't get him close enough to the cave. That should work.
What? I thought I warned you judges about the consequences for incorrect scores. Wait a second. You aren't the judges I hired. It's the scrawny raccoon and his annoying friends. Well, if you want the challenge, then why don't you just take them?
Oh. That could have gone better.
Oh, my aching head. Those talons really pack a punch. Sly! Murray! Wake up!
Yeah, I'm awake, but not so loud. I have a splitting headache.
Where are we? What's going on?
This looks like the sawmill control room. The son must have thrown us in here for interrogation later. I, for one, would like to escape before he returns.
It looks like we're pretty well sealed in here. Unless
Unless what?
you can fit through that hole.
I think I could squeeze through there. I'll drop down and try to free you guys from the outside. If there's any trouble, I'll call with this walkie-talkie. You might be able to help me with these sawmill controls.
While you guys do that, I'll try prying open that steel door. Given enough time, I might be able to make some progress.
Sounds like a plan. Good luck, Bentley. And remember to shout if I can help you from up here.
Bentley, you okay? I can't see you from in here, but I heard the fall.
I'll be fine. Just give me a moment to catch my breath.
Well now, Candy Britches. I should have figured a puny turtle like you'd find a rat hole to squirm through.
Well, I just dropped my glasses, had to come pick them up.
I ain't like you, boy. I ain't stupid. When y'all were unconscious, me and my boys paid a visit to your hideout and found all them Clockwerk parts. Lucky thing, too. Arpeggio is willing to plunk down a king's ransom for the whole lot. I even threw in the talons.
You sold all the Clockwerk parts? Arpeggio has them all?
I wouldn't expect one of your kind to understand the finer points of commerce. You turtles are too stupid to know a woodcutter from a woodchuck.
That's it. Time I showed you just how stupid we turtles really are. Sly, on my command.
I hear you.
Prepare yourself, Bisson. En garde.
Okay, Walnut. Get ready for a smushing.
Call out which lever I should pull.
Okay, so things have gone from bad to worse. We now have no Clockwerk parts, but let's get out of this situation first.
Saws!
Uh-huh.
So press the square, triangle, or circle buttons
Logs!
to use the various traps scattered around the sawmill.
Flames!
On it.
Just make sure you don't do what I did and stumble into your own traps. But yeah, Bisson's only real attack is to just charge at you.
Come on in here, boys. Let's get this varmint.
Yeah, after a while, he'll call in some guards. This is a really interesting fight, since you're basically just running internally.
Done. Yep.
Sizzling gizzle!
All right. 10-4.
Saws?
How's that?
Saws?
Okay.
Oh, I want that.
Saws! Saws! Flames! Saws?
Okay.
right, turtle.
Uh-oh, now we got bombs. But again, as long as you're staying on the move, you'll be fine.
Done.
Away!
Bam!
Fire!
Yep.
Cook 'em!
On it.
Fire!
All right.
Come out, boys. Let's get to killing.
All right, last one. Now we got bombs, minions, and Basan. It's a smorgasbord of pain.
Wait!
Ow! That's my skull. I kind of need that.
Saw blades!
Uh-huh.
Fire up!
How's that?
Away!
And we win.
Tarnation. I've been done in by some four-eyed turtle. Times have changed.
Once again, brains triumph over brawn.
Good job, little buddy. That was some fast thinking.
Don't forget about me.
You did a great job opening that door, Murray.
Thanks.
Attention, John Bisson. Arpeggio's carrier blimp will arrive to pick up the Northern Light battery in exactly 1 minute.
Okay, enough patting ourselves on the back. If we're going to get the Clockwerk parts back, we need to get onto that blimp.
The silo battery isn't far. If we run, we can make it.
Enough talk, let's move.
Well, this part is pretty easy. We just gotta book it.
Shake a leg. That blimp's on its way.
Thankfully, we have adrenaline burst. All right, we're here. Well, job completed, but sure don't feel satisfied.
As we shut ourselves into the Northern Light battery, it became black. For a few long minutes, we just sat there in darkness. No one dared to talk for fear that Jean Bisson's men might discover where we were hiding. Time seemed to have stopped. And then, we felt it. We were being lifted up to Arpeggio's blimp. It was all so strange. The focus of all our schemes had been stolen from us. Our Clockwerk parts were gone. Looking around the inside of the battery, I knew we all felt it. Failure. I was twitchy and ready for action. Any action. Bentley tried to make some sense of the situation by drawing up meaningless plans. But Murray took it the worst. He just sat there sobbing while the team van floated away over the horizon. That van was his life. I knew I'd have to find a way to make it up to him.
Well, things are not good. Van is gone, and we've lost all the Clockwerk parts. The resurrection of Clockwerk seems almost imminent at this point. Maybe there's still a chance. After all, everyone does love a good underdog story. Let's put an end to this once and for all. This is episode 8.
There we were, heading east across the Atlantic Ocean, stowaways on a giant airborne fortress. Though time was short, we made sure to study up on our unknowing host, Arpeggio. While attending a prestigious boarding school, the young Arpeggio excelled in all subjects, but he never managed to keep up with the other boys physically. Sadly, his wings, due to their small size, were useless for flight. Furious at his feeble body, he focused his powerful mind to search for a cure in the works of the Italian Renaissance masters. Their notebooks provided the springboard for this sinister young genius, and it wasn't long before the Klaww Gang took him on as chief inventor. His talents must have been at work repurposing all the Clockwerk parts for their criminal schemes. And now this mastermind is in possession of all the parts. It's only a matter of time before he puts them back together. And when that happens, well, I'm not gonna let that happen.
Sly Cooper and the gang in Anatomy for Disaster. Alright, well, this is the last episode. Thankfully we still have the laptop and can access ThiefNet so we can purchase the last available gadgets. The Temporal Lock, Diablo Fire Slam, and Feral Pounce. Start with Feral Pounce and Temporal Lock. Well, we're here on Arpeggio's blimp, going to Paris. What he plans to do there involves spice and hypnosis of some kind. But more importantly, we gotta get those Clockwerk parts back. But as you can see, there are huge tracts of area where there's just nothing, and so you'll plummet, and, you know, that won't end well. But we do have the last purchasable gadget, the Feral Pounce. Jump over vast distances. Which, I mean... That seems kind of vast. It's good for helping you get to where you need to go. There is going to be one key difference in this episode. I am not going to be collecting the clue bottles at first, because for whatever reason, this is the only episode where you can only grab the clue bottles during a specific job, or at least some of them. I actually don't know if it's possible to collect these without the item in question, or if it is possible, it's incredibly tedious and difficult, so anything we can do to make it easier is okay with me. Well, I broke that one by accident, but that one was really easy, so I think we'll be okay. But yeah, these enemies are toucans, equipped with, you know, jetpacks and stuff. Because I don't know why. However, I am going to collect the treasure before we proceed, so at least we'll have that. But yeah, the blimp is, again, because it's an air vehicle, surprisingly open. But you do want to be aware of these metal eggs, because sometimes drones are lurking in them. You want to make sure you're moving nice and quiet. And of course, since we are in the final episode, this is where enemies will have the most valuable items to pickpocket. Also, in another fun twist, every single treasure in this episode is booby-trapped. There are no more free lunches, so to speak. Uh-oh. Alright, that's one. Yeah, this is a pretty climactic final episode, if I do say so myself. It's got an interesting location. The jobs are not my favorite, but they definitely have like a strong sense of finality and all that. Uh-oh. Also, we've got these things, which twist and turn. Thankfully, there are railings on the side to make it a little easier to get where we need to go. Alright. This one's gonna be tough, because we got quite a ways to go. Thankfully, feral pounce coming in handy. It's really unfortunate that you can't acquire feral pounce earlier in the game, because it'd be super handy, you know? But, you could only get it in the last episode, so there's only so much you can do with it. Alright, one last treasure and we can get on with it. Oh, brother. Alright, looks like we gave him the slip. That's where one of the treasures was. How are you not in the fire there? That seems kind of like, I don't know, cheating. Excuse me, I definitely jumped and wanted to jump onto that. Don't know why all of a sudden you think you can just defy what I'm doing, or want to do. Actually, I think I know where this last... Yeah, that's where it is. Golden headdress. Alright. Take it back. Alright, we've gotten the loot. Now we can go ahead and sell it. So yeah, we've gotten a jeweled egg, golden headdress, and a golden vase. That's enough. The last purchasable gadget, the Diablo Fire Slam. Alright, we now no longer have any value for money. So there's nothing left to do, but we could collect the clue bottles. But again, well actually no we can't. We can get some of them, but it's just way easier to do so once we have the thing in question. So let's just make our way to our first job. I mean, that one is right. Okay. Yeah, in case you couldn't tell, I really hate the drones. Alright, let's get to it.
My instruments have picked up large magnetic fields radiating from inside that blimp. If Arpeggio's already started reassembling Clockwerk, that's where you'll find it.
Sounds good. I'm on my way.
Don't waste any time here, Sly. Get to the blimp and take some recon photos. To build a plan, we need to know how close they are to reviving Clockwerk.
Relax, Bentley. I've got it under control.
I don't think I can stand on this wing. Oh, I can. Never mind. Thought I was gonna clip right through it.
I had no idea they could reassemble Clockwerk so fast!
Calm down, Bentley. He might be in one piece, but he doesn't appear to be, you know, alive. Let's stick to the format here. How about some recon photos?
You're right. We need to be informed to create a plan of action. Try to get a shot of Clockwerk's head, a mech egg, and one of those spinning magnetic inducers. They seem important to the procedure, but stay away from the guards. If you get detected, we won't have time for a second chance.
All right. Once again, we'll need to wait for the, oh. Wait for it.
These magnetic inducers seem to be holding the Clockwerk parts together.
Alright. Mech egg. That is. Patience is a virtue. Gotta wait for a good opportunity. Hey, Defender. Hello, Pro and Pro Gaming. We're glad to have you here. Hope your Sunday's been going well. How was your Dead Space stream yesterday? I didn't get a chance to stay as long as I would have liked to. Just making my way back. Well, I mean, if Clockwerk isn't functioning, probably won't mind if I do this. Alright.
Clockwerk appears completely inanimate. We still might have a chance.
Doing well today, and yesterday's stream was a blast. Okay, that's good. Oh, the eggs are... Oh, I see. They're over there. Oh, and I did this out of order. Alright, we'll just have to be extra sneaky. I mean, that is what we've been doing for the whole game, so I think we can manage to do that a little longer. Gotta get closer. Don't have a good angle. Looks like I'm actually gonna have to do this the hard way.
I'm sensing radioactivity from inside those mech eggs. I wouldn't get too close.
Understood.
Sly, I'm detecting voices from the front of the blimp. I think it's Arpeggio.
Alright, well, let's go see what he's talking about. Alright, let's listen in.
Neela? Neela's here too! I can't believe it! She must have been working with Arpeggio all along! There he is, the mastermind behind this blimp and the source of all our problems. I don't need to study those photos to see the writing on the wall. Clearly, Neela and Arpeggio have conspired together to rebuild Clockwerk, and it looks like they're dangerously close to realizing their goal.
Look, Bentley, I know it's not your style, but I need a quick plan of attack. Try to think of a way, any way, to stop Clockwerk from getting reassembled.
Well, those magnetic inducers seem to be holding the parts together. If you reverse their polarity, it should pull Clockwerk apart. Unfortunately, the inducer speed control station is locked down tight. Pickpocket keys from the 4 patrolling guards to get at it. Then you'll need to manually reverse the polarity of each inducer deck at the top of their rotation.
Consider it done.
Alright. Well, let's borrow some keys. one. Let's go with you. That puts some distance between me and these other guards. Three. Got it.
Now get to the speed control station to slow down those spinning inducers.
Phew, alright. One slow down inducer. Coming right up.
Now that the inducer decks are spinning slower, get up there and reverse the polarity of each deck.
But as Bentley said, we'll need to do so at the top of their arc. Or I guess the rotation, rather. That would be the more correct term. That's one. This is a pretty elaborate setup they've got here. I guess that makes sense. I mean, you don't resurrect a centuries-old ancient nemesis who threw away his mortal body with steel in a, a ramshackle fashion, you know what I'm saying? I mean, not that I've ever done that. I have no experience with that. Just one more.
What's all this then? The magnets have been reversed. But, by Jove, it seems to have locked the clockwork parts into place. Excellent.
Crap.
Sly Cooper! Of course this would be your doing.
Ah, Mr. Cooper. No doubt you believed a reversal would pull the old bird apart, eh? But it seems to have had quite the opposite effect. I'm truly grateful. When fully powered up, I'll join myself to its circuits and be born anew!
All this because you can't fly. You're pathetic.
Immortality! Immortality is what I seek. The other Klaww Gang members were much too short-sighted. They were satisfied using the clockwork parts to drive their various trivial schemes. But not me. No, I saw them for what they really were. The keys to life eternal.
So, what? You had Neela put me on the scent back in Cairo, and then waited while I stole the parts from the other Klaww Gang members. All the while not arousing any suspicion that you were behind it all?
You make it sound easy, Cooper. I had to carry your pathetic gang through that first set of heists. I was overjoyed when Arpeggio let me toss you in jail. I could finally go after the parts myself.
Ah, but acquiring all the parts was only half the equation. Think, Cooper, what kept Clockwerk alive for thousands of years?
He was fueled by his hatred for my family.
Splendid! That's right. Hatred. Putting his gears and wires together was child's play, compared with accumulating that much hatred.
You can't make people hate.
Oh, my poor naive boy. My meticulous mind has found a way. As your hippopotamus friend will attest, spice consumption makes you both angry and susceptible to hypnosis. The Contessa, hypnotist extraordinaire, devised a way to command people through the use of flashing lights. I've created this blimp to be a massive transmitter of those precise light frequencies. The only problem I faced was finding a suitable source of light waves.
The Northern Lights. You've been collecting Northern Light energy so you could hypnotize everyone beneath the blimp.
Ah, hypnotize those who'd eaten food covered in illegal spice. Thank goodness for Dmitri. Through his nightclub, he got the whole city to consume the spice.
You're going to Paris to unleash a hypnotic light show of hate. That's outlandishly cruel.
Cruel, perhaps, but necessary to give Clockwerk his spark of immortality. Ah, well, my new body awaits me. Be a dear, Nina, and keep him covered. Ta-ta!
Stupid Arpeggio. I double-crossed the Cooper Gang, Interpol, and Carmelita. What made you think I wouldn't do the same to you?
This is preposterous! You're my protege, not the next candidate for my immortality. I demand you exit the Clockwerk frame or...
Behold, Klaww is born!
Well, I dare say things have gone from bad to worse to even worse, and now to the worst. We better come up with a plan real quick.
As we all know, things are looking grim. Neela has joined herself to the Clockwerk frame, and the Union has produced Klaww. She's out and free to terrorize the world. This blimp is still in motion to Paris. I could only assume Arpeggio's autopilot will activate the hate hypnosis light show. If that happens, there will be no stopping Klaww. She'll be immortal. But we still have a chance. In her new form, she'll need to draw a lot of energy from this blimp's engines to stay strong. If we can disable the engines, that should be enough to weaken her to a state in which we can attack. Getting at these engines will require all three of us to work together in perfect harmony. We've pulled off some tough jobs in the past, but they were just the warm-up round for what we'll be going through tonight.
Alright then, well... guess there's not really much to do but get back to work. So, the whole, Clockwerk betrayal thing that just happened is really interesting because, up until 10 minutes ago, we all thought, we were the ones in control. We were the ones stealing the Clockwerk parts for ourselves, completely oblivious to the fact that we were being misled. And that's really cool, because, it's rare that, a platform game, of all things, would then make you, essentially, the stooge. It's such almost a betrayal, basically. But the one issue is Neela. Not that she betrayed us. I mean, she's betrayed basically everyone for the past however many hours this has been going on. The problem is, essentially, what's her motive? Because, I don't know, it feels like Neela's arc had, a page or two out of the script. That should have been there but wasn't, because, what was Neela trying to get out of this whole thing? Immortality, just like Arpeggio? I mean, if that was the case, it wasn't communicated very well. Was she doing it... It's aside from the immortality angle, I can't really think of another reason as to why Neela would do this, other than she's just a plain old sociopath? Which, I mean, would be interesting, but... It just feels like we never really understand why Neela did all this betrayal in the first place. I mean, the betrayal is cool, but if you don't explain why you did it, or the player can't easily deduce why, then it just kind of seems like it comes out of left field and is really unsatisfying. Especially since, Arpeggio was originally supposed to be like this huge mastermind, but I think we only saw him for like a minute and a half, 2 minutes or something, and then he was just unceremoniously killed. Like, he didn't even get a chance to be a villain in like any capacity. Like, at least a villain that we know and aware of and we're interacting with. It feels like the writers were trying to get to a conclusion. They just didn't really have a good natural way of doing so, and they were just like, good enough, let's just get to the end. I mean, it's not like the greatest crime ever committed, but it's more baffling than anything. Betrayal for betrayal's sake or just for drama? Yeah, that's kind of it. We never really get that kind of motive. I guess it was just for betrayal's sake, but like, if that's the case, it wasn't communicated very well, and I think the writers could have done a better job.
This engine room is locked down tight. Since we can't get in, I figure we'll have to destroy it from the outside.
I hope you're carrying some heavy explosives, Bentley, because that engine isn't small.
It just so happens that there's a ready supply of explosives already available on the blimp. Walk one of these TNT barrels up to that engine room to destroy it.
Sounds easy enough. What's the catch?
The initial payload in that TNT barrel won't be powerful enough to do the job. If you pick up 3 magnetic chargers, you should achieve the necessary blast force to destroy the engine. It's simple, really. Just get close to the chargers, and they'll automatically attach to your barrel.
All right, let's blow stuff up.
I do like explosions. So first, we gotta get to the TNT barrel, and then we'll be on our merry way. There is, however, one pretty big issue with this plan. The fuse is lit by jumping out of the barrel, meaning that if you are detected, or if you are forced to jump out of your barrel, well, that won't end well. So unfortunately, this does mean we're gonna have to sneak our way past everything, which, is kind of the whole point of this. Just make sure you don't stand in a place where the guards will actually need to walk. Because if they bump into you, well, even these guys will be intelligent enough to suspect something's afoot. Also, I'm sorry, but just the name Klaww sounds really stupid. It doesn't exactly instill fear in my heart, Which actually we can get by going this way. Yeah, as you can see, because you also can't jump, Sorry, had to hold my breath for a moment there. As you can see, these jobs that we're on are now the most complicated and the most difficult of all. I'm just gonna stay right here, and we're just gonna have you walk on by, and we're gonna... Oh, why thank you for getting out of my way. That's most appreciative. Also, thankfully, the little pistons that we've been using to jump up won't, actually rocket us up. Instead, they'll stretch very gently. Oh, it's over there. Okay, well, that was a little bit of a waste. We'll just let him. Got it. Alright, and now on to number 3. I think it'll be faster if we just go this way. Upsy daisy. I do like, though, that you can hear Clockwerk flapping around in the background. That is a nice touch. I will give them that.
With the TNT barrel all charged up, it's time to deliver the payload to that engine.
All right. Unfortunately, this will be a, oh, hold on. Because, yeah, now we gotta cross this, spinning turbine. Or leaning, rather. Okay, go, 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 go. All right. Oh. I'm still turning. You gotta be kidding me. That was stupid. Thankfully.
With the TNT barrel all charged up, it's time to deliver the payload to that engine.
The game checkpoints each time you grab one of the chargers. Alright, that was moronic. Well, at least this time it's kind of lined up so we can just go for it this time. There you are, you little... Okay. Where's this, weak spot? Waypoints? Waypoints? Great. Now I'm wandering around without any clue where I need to go in an exploding barrel. Great. So the sound effect is very funny, I will give it that. Oh, it's up there, okay. Oh, you rats. I guess you're toucans, so you dirty birds. What? Okay.
That should be the last time anyone puts that engine to use.
Alright, engine 1 is done. Now we can get to the good stuff. Because now, we're gonna have to work together. I appreciate that the game leans into cartoon stealth. I know. It's weird. You'd think there'd be a lot more of this kind of game, at least the kind of cartoony stealth, but like, I can't think of anything else, really? climb up to this balloon. Oh, there's a blue bottle here. Well, I mean, if you're literally gonna throw it there, I'll get it.
To disable that engine room, you and I are going to have to work together.
Happy to have you along, Bentley. What do you need me to do?
Pickpocket the guard's keys to the engine room. Once you've got the door open, I'll take over.
Okay, you should take your position. It's not gonna take me long to lighten these guys of their keys.
Alright, so pickpocket 5 guards, with one of them conveniently back here. And then we'll move on for Bentley. Off you go. Somehow that didn't kill you? Alright, whatever. Well, again, if you're just gonna put them right in my path, I'll pick them up. There's number 3. I think they're so smart. Okay, you're moving away. Good. I could explain. I definitely did not wander into that guy's line, into that guy's flashlight cone. This game has been acting kind of weird this session. I don't know why. It feels like there have been some things that have been absolutely my fault, and then some things that have not been my fault whatsoever. Oh. He's not gonna fall into the saw blades and die, is he? He's definitely about to do that, isn't he? Nope, looks like he's fine. Well, I guess in a roundabout way, it worked? Huh. Alright. Like right there. What happened there? Are you actually trying to tell me that I stumbled into that guy's line of sight? I steadfastly refuse to believe that. Well, at least I got a health pack, so at least now I have a few more smoke bombs should the need arise. One key left. Up over that way. Again, you literally just keep throwing these directly into my path. I don't know what you want me to do. Just ignore my monkey brain? No thanks. There's another one right there, man. It's like they're just leaving these haphazardly all over the place. It's almost like they want me to collect them or something. Sheesh. This might go easier if I just use an alarm clock. There we go.
Okay, Sly, I'm waiting by the engine room door.
Also, who padlocks their engine room with 5 separate keys? Like, what? How do the logistics of that work? What happens if someone is, like, taking the day off? Do people just not be able to use the engine room? Supposed to be a little platform here to, like, help the egg sit, you know, but I guess they just didn't have the budget for it. All right, we're here.
Bentley, you're on.
Hey, Bentley, I'm looking at these, blueprints, and I think you've got to shoot out all the bulbs with your dart gun to get up to the second level. Here's the hard part. Once you shoot a bulb, you'll need to then take out the bulb the electricity is going to. If you miss and break the wrong bulb, there'll be a big power surge and kablam!
So, yeah, whenever you break a bulb, you gotta immediately break the one directly next to it. Well, not immediately, but, you know, quickly. Electricity is no joke, kids. Don't play around with it. Well, I mean, I guess you can, but, you may not like what happens to you. And by that, I mean you'll probably die. Almost there.
Okay, pal. You're all set to bounce up to the next level.
All right.
If I'm reading this right, it looks like you need to bomb those power nodes to get into the control room. Once that door is open, you'll be able to shut this engine down for good.
So yeah, bomb all the orange nodes while avoiding the electric turrets. That should do it.
Take it all the way, buddy. Flip the override switch and this engine is toast.
All right, let's shut her down.
That's one less engine for that creepy Clockwerk thing to draw power from.
Alright, and conveniently, we have the next character to start the next job. This tag team will require the efforts of Bentley and Murray, way over yonder. And no, in case you're wondering, the objective marker is not floating above nothing. It's just PS2 draw distance. Whoops. Well, it was a good plan. Actually, it was. The execution was just a little off. You know what? I am here right by the safe house. I might as well stop by and replenish my health. I haven't used the trigger bomb in a while. Alright, good use. Oh, I just recovered my health anyway. Never mind.
That's one of the engines that needs to be disabled. I won't lie to you, Murray. This is going to be a tough job that requires both our skills.
My skills? Okay, Bentley, if you say so.
First, I'll need to hack the stations controlling access to the engine room. Then, Murray, you'll need to head inside and use your muscle to finish the job.
The Murray will be ready to go.
Alright, well, it's time for one last hack attack. Whoops. Actually, you know what? I'll claim that that was entirely to get him to move closer to me. Yeah, let's go with that. I'm sure everyone will buy that. All right, let's add that computer. However, we have a nifty new upgrade. Bounce shots. Your shots will now ricochet. As a famous archer assassin might say, simple geometry. Oh, hold on. Looks like OPS disconnected. One sec. Okay, it does look like we're back. I don't know for how long, though. Alright, so we better finish this up quick before, like, everything implodes. You see me again? Alright, good. Yep. Well, considering the issues I've had before, that wasn't so bad, but, yeah, we should hurry this up. One down, two to go. Here's number... I guess it only shows one at a time. I guess that makes sense. Alright, well, let's make our way over there. Alright, here's number 2. That's one gate. Okay. Last one. Again, there's a bloody clue bottle here. Guess I'll pick it up. Oh, great, now they're moving. But we'll just have to push them back.
Make way for the Murray!
Hey, pal. Looks like you'll need to lift all those giant cylinders. Once they're locked in the up position, you'll be able to take them out from the top level.
Alright. So yeah, just lift each cylinder. Just mash an action button to bring it up.
Heads up, pal. You've got company.
Oops. How dare you interrupt the Murray? Ow. No, you know what? Hold on. The Diablo Fire Slam. This is gonna be good. Oh, no one left? That's unfortunate. Wanted to show off my fancy wrestling techniques. Behold, the Diablo Fire Slam! That didn't even kill you. What a jip. Come on, man. I literally released a shockwave of fire from your co-worker's corpse. The least you could do is keel over and die, too. You get the dunk.
Nice work. Head up to the second level and thunderclap on the giant cylinders. That should finish them off.
Alright, well, let's put these cylinders out of commission.
Perfect. Now, head into the control booth and pull the plug on this thing.
Sorry, Sly, I can't hear you over all the violence that's happening.
Another engine bites the dust.
Alright, there's only one engine room left. And thankfully, we'll need Murray to open the way. You know what? I'm not scared of you. another clue bottle.
Murray,
Oh.
it looks like I'm gonna need some help getting into that engine room.
Happy to help.
Bentley tells me that the door to that room is locked down by wall-mounted power stations located throughout this blimp. I'll need you to take out all the power stations and then pry open the door by hand.
No sweat, Sly.
Interesting. That was weird. Alright, well, what's a desperate final assault without a little wanton destruction? Not one I want to take part in, that's for sure. Thankfully, it looks like we got plenty of ammo to throw around. Like you qualify as ammo. Unfortunately, the siren is sure to draw attention, so we better make this quick. See, I think... Alright, there's just so many wonderful directions that we can go on our quest for destruction. So long, suckers! Where are they chasing me from? You know what they want to chase? They're gonna get one. Hello, ammunition. All right. Clear the way, suckers! The Murray is a freight train of justice, and there are no brakes. One left. Oh, it's right there. How convenient. Murray's savage. He sure is. He is the muscle, so it would make sense that he is.
Looks like the power locks are offline. Come on back and pry it open.
Alright, now we just need to pry open a steel door with our bare hands, and Sly will take over. Where is this thing? Can I? Oh, look at me. Genius. Alright.
Your turn, buddy.
Careful, Sly. This place is packed with laser security. First, you'll need to make your way to the far end of this room. Then jump up to the second level to get at the engine room control center.
Alright. Nothing some good old-fashioned platforming can't solve. Though, of course, the impenetrable barrier wall has to take its sweet time. And no, you can't just run through it and tank the damage, so don't even bother. Okay, I thought for a second I had just gone past the point where I actually needed to be, and now I have to make another loop. Nope, it's just that slow. must be like a manual override switch for all of this so that like the repair crews can work on this kind of stuff. Or do they expect the repair crews to just do all this platforming as well? Oh, I did... Love it. All right, cool. Great. Really love that. Can't they throw some lights into this place? Come on, it's right there, man. Okay, cool. All right.
All right, the control center is opposite your position in the room. With some well-timed spire jumping, you should be able to get access.
And we're here. And this is where the safe is, but we don't have the clue bottles yet, so we'll actually have to come back.
That's lights out for this engine.
That's all 4 engines offline, so, well, what's next?
And an unexpected windfall, I've been contacted by Inspector Fox over the shortwave radio. She's well aware of the dire situation we all face if Clockwerk becomes immortal and has agreed to join forces with us so that we can destroy the robotic bird. The only catch is that she's unable to locate this blimp on her radar. To help her hone in on our position, we'll need to boost the strength of 4 local radio towers. Once Inspector Fox is in range, she'll take one of us on board to act as a tail gunner in a dogfight against Clockwerk. This is it. We don't have time for another plan. We're almost over Paris, and if that hate hypnosis light show goes off, well, you know the story.
Yeah, so we're gonna not let that happen. As before, up to Sly in the mega jump job.
Okay, Sly, we need to send Carmelita a radio pulse so she can home in on the blimp. To do that, I'll need you to get on top of 4 very tall towers. They are too big to climb and too tall to jump up normally.
What's this all got to do with this thing you've got me wearing?
It's an experimental mega jump pack. By pressing the R2 button, you'll perform a huge jump, so be careful.
All right, sounds like fun.
So yeah, for this job, we have the mega jump gadget, and it is in fact a gadget you can equip. So if you want to take it off, you can, but you will need it to complete this job. And as I had mentioned previously, this is the thing you need to get the remaining clue bottles. So, in a weird turn of events, this is your one real good chance to get the clue bottles. I will admit, the last gadget you can get is really cool, but again, because you can only get it so late into the game, it doesn't really have much practical application, which is a tragedy. But yeah, thanks to the mega jump, getting around the blimp is significantly easier. You actually heard that. Impressive. a nice, safe place to camp out for a moment whilst I scout things out. Boing! But yeah, the mega jump paired with your paraglider is just so unbelievably fun. Let me just run a quick circuit of the circular area here. At least in this area, there is nothing else. Pretty sure I got that one over there already. Yes, I did. Yeah, let's see you try and catch me now, losers. I'm like pre-flight Superman. You can't catch me. Uh-oh. Look, I'm just looking for clue bottles, all right? I don't have any business with all of you. I think I got that one. Yes, I did. Then I guess the rest of the clue bottles have to be like up around here, I guess. Oh, hello. I mean, as long as I'm here, I might as well complete my objective. That one's good. Again, with all the, like, whirring and clanking and stuff going on, it's hard to hear the actual clinks of the glue bottles. Oh, there's one. Well, I guess it's not impossible to get up here. Just very complicated and not fun. Okay. I have a sneaking suspicion I know where at least a couple more of them are before I'm gonna just have to start looking. There's that one. There's 5 more of these little things. Interesting. Man, look at that big old gold bar. And if only I had more gadgets to purchase. There's one. And there's one over there. All right. Not bad, not bad. Thought I heard another one. Pretty sure I got that one over there. Go into the flames, please. Thank you. No, I picked that one up because that one was just too obvious to get. No, I was just here. They're probably somewhere on the ground floor. Or I guess lower level would be more correct, because this place doesn't really have much of a floor, now does it? Ah, there's one. I think I got that one, if there even was one there. Pretty sure I picked that one up in the... Darn it. Thank you. Telling me you actually saw me? Alright. There was a clue bottle like right here. is always the part that I dislike the most. I know I keep saying it, but I don't like it. It's not here. I don't think. Alright, well, we'll need to recheck the upper areas. Which are thankfully easy enough to get up to. Provided I don't do something like that. Oh, you heard me. Well, goodbye. Definitely thought that was one, but that's just a hook. Got like a lower area down. Keep looking, Defender. They're here somewhere. They will be mine. Thought I saw one just out of the corner of my eye, but I don't know if that was actually real or if I'm just becoming desperate. There's one. It was here, I heard it. There's just one left. Thank goodness I don't think this has any kind of limited uses. Quiet. I'm trying to find the last clue bottle. Stop your mechanical growling or whatever it is. I'm pretty sure it's not that high up, because I think I've already got... Wait. It's here somewhere. Wait. There's too much noise. What did I even get hit by? Well, I can say I'm at least reasonably sure that it's not, Where have I not looked yet? Or where have I not looked really that thoroughly? I really wish this game gave you the, like, ability from Sly 1 where you could actually, like, detect the clue bottles. Get, like, a good sense of where they are. I hate this hunt and peck kind of thing. Fairly certain I grabbed everything near the safe house. Let me go back. Wait. Might be over I'm pretty sure there weren't multiples back here that we didn't pick up already. So according to my map, there's only like 5 in this area. Got this one. I got that one. Can get up like so. Okay. Alright, I guess you genuinely do not require the mega jump. Doesn't look like, at least. Okay, that's good. That's good. It's just, it is significantly easier, so still recommended to do this. I'm just not interested in playing with any of you anymore. Please just, like, stop for a while so that I can search in peace. No, it's not. Wait. No, that's the super easy one. That's the one on the trampoline. Yeah, and then there's the one on the, like, connector part, okay? Alright, so there's nothing on this side of the map. Pretty much what I suspected. You know what, it's probably a clue bottle on one of the stupid wires around here. That was one of the crisscrosses. Well, you know what? We did it. Now let's get this job done. Where do I even need to go for the remaining ones? That one's good. Okay. At least we did it. Please let me up. I guess I need to do it like this. Sly's got the hops, no doubt about that. Man, it's such a relief to finally have found that last clue bottle.
headed on an intercept course directly for us.
Perfect. Alright, well, there is only one job left. Carmelita's gunner. But before we do that, we gotta get the fruits of our labor. And as you can see, the Mega Jump Pack has unfortunately been destroyed. Why is there just a health pack in there? That's very strange.
That arpeggio really knew his encryption algorithms. As it stands, I'm only 86.5% convinced the code to the vault is 725.
But the final safe holds... Shadow Power.
You've got the shadow power move.
So, as you may have guessed, Shadow Power lets you move without being seen. That's right, you gain invisibility, and it's not like the invisibility in Sly 1 where you can only stand still or move very slowly. You still move kind of slowly, but, you know, you are now undetectable. Of course, just like in Sly 1, this gadget will not work if you have already been detected. Now it's like, cool, full invisibility. Sounds awesome, right? And it is. But this is the last regular mission. So unless you decided to collect all the clue bottles here without using the Mega Jump, you don't get it for very long. And even if you wanted to just like backtrack to previous episodes in order to collect the clue bottles you may have missed, which is a legitimate use, if you've already gotten the clue bottles, there's no value in this. Which is an absolute shame, because who doesn't want invisibility? But you just can't make good use of it, unfortunately. And what's worse, it's not even really that useful in like the final stretch. It's just, I don't know, it feels like they could have done a better job of giving this to us. But anyway, let's meet with Carmelita.
Look, Sly, for once, let's cut the flirty chit-chat and get down to business. I need an experienced tail gunner. Jump in and grab the gun. We've got a bird to take down.
That's not flirty chit-chat?
No, Sly, I don't think so. So yeah, now we gotta shoot down Clockwerk. We also got missiles to shoot down.
That should get her attention.
Good. Zoot doesn't look... Oh yeah, the red missiles are stronger, so you'll need to shoot them a little bit more to get rid of them.
Nice shooting!
At least these missiles don't curve as much.
Take that, Mila!
Oh, this attack.
Come on, Cooper!
Shoot the edge of the ring to get the electricity to spiral outwards. Just make sure you don't repeatedly shoot the rest of the ring, otherwise, you know, it'll shock you.
Mila's not gonna like that! Don't let up! You're doing great! Yes!
Got to be slow and careful. love ending games and turret sequences. Who doesn't love a turret sequence? Aside from most people. Okay.
You should have been a cop. That was some terrific shooting.
Uh-oh.
Sly, we've got a serious problem here. Klaww is looking mighty upset, and I think she's going to take it out on us.
Oh no.
I'm coming, guys. Hold on.
Murray doesn't like being trapped. Free the Murray.
Help! Anyone! SOS! Oh no! Help! Please! Someone!
Hold it together, guys. Oh, what? Come on. Also, I don't remember that being an instant kill. I thought you got, like, you know, your normal 4 health points and all that. Whatever, thanks for changing the rules, game. Sheesh.
Oh, I feel sick. Oh, sorry, Bentley.
Oh, that's not pleasant.
This is grim! 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 Help! Anyone! SOS! Oh no! Help! Please! Someone!
We're here.
You want a piece of me? Don't worry. There's plenty to go around.
You might have a new body, Mila, but you're still the low-down, backstabbing coward we've beaten time and time again. This won't be any different.
Be brave while you can, Cooper. I might not have you around to your hate, but I feel some power growing within me.
What was that all about? Yes, that's exactly what I wanted to land on, Sly. She's on the ropes! To the scrap heap!
We did it.
Right on.
It's an emotional moment.
Die, insects, die! My hate will smash you.
Watch out. That thing's still kicking.
Klaww mentioned something about a hate chip. It sounded like the source of her power.
If we remove it, she might stop attacking.
Then let's do a little open head surgery. I'll pry open that beak so that Bentley can go to town with his bombs.
Put your back into it, Murray.
I hate you, Cooper Gang. I will find you in your sleep and I will destroy you. You will never know a moment's peace for the rest of your short, miserable lives. The Clockwerk will know revenge. I am revenge. I am the Alpha and the Omega. Clockwerk!
Yeah, she's clearly malfunctioning. Nothing some bombs can't fix.
I still have my hate ship. You will not defeat me. Never!
There it is. Get it. The hate chip.
Let's get out of here! She's about to explode! Ah! My glasses!
What? Bentley! I'll save you!
Pick me up! I can't walk!
Come on, Sly, let's get out of here!
And there we were, at the end of the road. The Klaww Gang had been defeated, and the Clockwerk parts lay scattered around in heaps. Yet, despite the explosion, they remained pristine. It was as if nothing could ever hurt them. Carmelita cursed herself for showing up too late to get a few shots in on Clockwerk. So she took it out on what was close at hand, the hate chip. And just like that, it was over. Without that core piece, that essential center of Clockwerk, there was nothing left. The parts aged before our eyes as if time had finally caught up with the ancient bird. How ironic that Carmelita, a police officer, would be the one to lift the curse from the Cooper family. The menace of Clockwerk would never again rise to threaten me or my children. True to her nature, she informed us that we were all under arrest. But one look at my gang told me that we were in no shape for a fast getaway. So I offered to go peacefully in exchange for letting my friends walk. They'd taken some bruises through all of this, but I was surprised, shocked really, to see them leave their gear behind as they walked away. Their wounds were deeper than I'd imagined. Those guys were hurting. Carmelita's old police unit soon arrived. With me in custody, her name was cleared, and she even got a well-deserved promotion. It was the least I could do. The ride to HQ started with us sitting in silence, trying to read each other's thoughts. As the reality of my capture started to sink in, she began to relax, and we got to talking. We spoke freely about our previous adventures, comparing notes and even getting in a few laughs. Then we started talking about, well, everything. Books, music, art. It was like we were on a first date. She even showed me the bottle she'd been saving for the special occasion of my arrest. My heart sank when she realized that our short flight across town had already taken 2 hours, a fact I'd kind of clued into after seeing the Eiffel Tower float by 17 times. She went forward to ask the pilot what was up, and it looked like my pals had left me a little going-away present before taking off. Floating away on the night breeze, I could faintly make out Carmelita's voice.
I'll find you, Cooper! I'll be seeing you soon, Ringtail.
Well, it was decidedly not the ending we were anticipating. But sometimes, your journey never goes quite the way that you expect. That was an interesting ending, yes, and it will in fact pay off in Sly 3, whenever we get to that. But not right now. But yeah, that's Sly 2, Band of Thieves. I know some people definitely have their preference over the original, and I can understand why, but I see Sly 2 as simply a marked improvement over the original in every capacity. But yeah, in a weird way, Sly 2 is almost kind of like a curse over the whole series, since basically Sly 2 is the blueprint that Sly 3 and Sly Cooper Thieves in Time would carry on, improve, and falter in some ways. But yeah, this was a real good time, aside from the clue bottle hunting, which, you know, is always a pain, but it is what it is. But yeah, I think I can say that I love this game just as much as I did before, and, you know, that's always one of the best things about this. It's kind of one of the underlying reasons why I do this at all. With my years of experience and having played other games, I want to see if these old games still hold up, and I think so. There are definitely some things that I'm more cognizant of that I don't like quite as much, but I still thoroughly enjoyed myself. I guess the only regret I have is that it took me a little longer to complete than I thought. But that is okay. Sometimes it's nice to just be able to take things nice and slow and enjoy things at your own pace. Oh, alright, okay, fine. Whatever, video game. Here I was just praising you, and now you're gonna smack talk me. Great. But yeah, that's 100%. That's the end. The only other thing to really call out is that you can rewatch any of the cutscenes again if you want. But the only other thing that I can think of to bring up is that there's a main menu secret. If you highlight any episode which ends with a boss fight, and wait a couple of seconds, Carmelita's badge will pop up. If you press the square button quickly enough, you'll unlock some secret cutscenes you can watch. Just some promotional stuff. You can see a commercial, and even a behind-the-scenes featurette. That's pretty cool. If you want to see them yourselves, you know, you'll actually have to play the game, or, you know, just look online. We are already on the internet, so unfortunately these don't really hold the same kind of prestige that they used to, but still, that's super cool stuff. I guess the only other thing is that, unlike in Sly 1, there is no developer commentary as far as I'm aware, which is a shame. I love that kind of stuff. There's one last thing that I want to check. Damn, game, why you gotta call us out like that? I know. It's like they understand their audience or something. But let me see if... And yeah, you can go back to any episode, and it just kind of enters that, like, New Game Plus state where you can just explore freely. No. I think that's something that has to be done something else. Alright, well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So, I guess, like the game told us, you know, that's it. There's nothing left. Go outside or do something else. But thank you for joining me on this journey. It's been very interesting, and I look forward to what Sly 3 will bring. I hope you'll join me then, too. If you'd like to stay up to date on the things that I do, please consider following. I'd appreciate it. I also have a Discord that you can see in my information panels. This is The Defender. Sometimes things don't end quite the way you want. That's just a part of life. What matters is how you learn from it, and where you go from there. Stay sneaky, my friends. Until we meet again, farewell.